Welcome to the masked MS Marauder asks if MS warriors are more susceptible to coronavirus. This video blog will look at the susceptibility of MS warriors to coronavirus. My name is Paul Lima. You can read more about me at paullima.com. I am in my home office. I don't really need to be wearing the mask. When I walk my dog, I do wear the mask. When I'm out there in the world of coronavirus, I wear the mask. I don't want to get it. I'm sure you don't want to get it. I'm practicing self-isolation. Haven't had dinner with friends or family for quite some time. Pain in the butt, but a bigger pain in the butt would be to come down with coronavirus. And that's what we will look at today, coronavirus as it applies to MS warriors. Again, if you want, you can read more about me at paullima.com. I'm a writer, trainer, well in self-isolation. I've been making video blogs, which I will tell you about in a few minutes. First thing we want to do is ask, what is an autoimmune disease? We're going to look at autoimmune disease in relation to MS warriors, but before we do that, what the heck is an autoimmune disease? An autoimmune disease is a condition in which your immune system mistakenly attacks your body. Why it does this, I don't know. I'm a writer, not a doctor, but it happens. In an autoimmune disease, the immune system mistakes part of your body, like your joints or skin, as foreign. It releases proteins called autoantibodies that attack healthy cells. Not making this up, folks. Did a Google search. This has come from a reliable source. So autoimmune disease, the immune system is mistakenly attacking part of your body. And that causes problems in people if you have an autoimmune disease. And if you want to know what issues autoimmune disease causes, you can go and do a Google search. You will see there are a number of diseases and illnesses that are related to autoimmune disease. Because I have MS and I am sending this out to MS warriors in various forums, we're going to focus on MS. Is MS an autoimmune disease? The cause of multiple sclerosis is unknown, according to the Mayo Clinic. It's considered an autoimmune disease in which the body's immune system attacks its own tissues. In the case of MS, this immune system malfunction destroys the fatty substance that coats and protects nerve fibers in the brain and spinal cord, and also sometimes in the optic nerve. It attacks the myelin. So you have what are called lesions. And the lesions in your brain, spinal cord, and optic nerve are considered the cause of MS. So MS is a neurological disorder, but its roots are in an autoimmune disease. Let's take a look at another opinion. MS is an inflammatory demyelinating disease of the central nervous system with varied clinical presentations and heterogeneous histopathological features, whatever the heck that means. There is less evidence that MS is a classical autoimmune disease, even though many authors state this in the description of the disease. So it's not a classical autoimmune disease, but its origins seem to be that of an autoimmune disease. Manifests itself as neurological, but origins are in autoimmune issues. So to call MS an autoimmune disease is incorrect in the classical sense of the word. but the source is certainly that your autoimmune system has been compromised. You end up with these lesions on your brain, spinal cord, or optic nerve. These lesions mean information that is normally transmitted down these nerves is interrupted, and that leads to a variety of symptoms, which we won't go into in this blog. But if you're interested in what the hell you could have if you have MS, I will talk to you about some other blog posts in a few minutes that address some of those issues. So for the sake of this video blog, though, we're going to say MS is an autoimmune disease, at least its roots are neurological disorder caused by autoimmune issues. So the question is, in the age of coronavirus, is coronavirus worse for those with autoimmune disorders? Coronavirus is causing a great deal of anxiety, particularly for vulnerable groups of people, including the elderly and those with autoimmune diseases. So are you at risk? We're all at risk from coronavirus, all of us. Public Health England has said coronavirus is the biggest threat to those with weaker immune systems and those with long-term or chronic illnesses. So MS, while not a classical autoimmune disease, has its roots in autoimmune issues, and it is a long-term and chronic illness. So those of us who have MS can catch it just like anybody else, but we may experience it worse than a healthy 20-year-old or 30-year-old experiences. In other words, we may get sicker, we may even die. Sorry, I'm a writer, not a speaker. So autoimmune diseases are things like heart disease, lung disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, patients undergoing treatment for cancer, patients undergoing treatment for autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, multiple sclerosis, and inflammatory bowel diseases, patients with HIV, anyone who has had an organ or bone marrow transplant. So if you're in any of those categories, including MS, and people with MS are often in multiple categories, especially as we age, you're at greater risk, not greater risk of contracting coronavirus. Everybody is at risk of contracting it, but you're at greater risk in terms of how ill you may get, or in fact, greater risk of dying from coronavirus. So we all need to take care. Social distancing, 6 feet away, wearing the mask, whatever. We all want to take care and not catch coronavirus. If you have MS and anything else on this list, you really freaking don't want to get coronavirus because you can become very sick. You can even die from coronavirus. As the COVID-19 outbreak grows in the United States, I happen to live in Canada. We have it here. It seems to be worse in many areas in the US, but we have it here for sure. People who are immunocompromised are put in greater danger simply living their lives. So you live your life just like your neighbor, but you are in greater danger. Quote from somebody who has MS, "For someone like me, if I contract COVID-19, it will likely kill me. It won't be just flu-like conditions and I won't be asymptomatic. I will at the very least be hospitalized and may never, ever recover from it." So if you have MS, you really don't want to get COVID-19 or coronavirus. I would say nobody wants to get it, but if you have MS, you can become really sick. It can kill you. So social distancing, wear a mask, stay at home unless you absolutely have to go out. I have a dog. He needs to be walked 2, 3 times a day. Now, my wife, who does not have MS, walks him. No, I just touched my face, something you're not supposed to do. My wife walks the dog in the morning, but when she's busy doing household stuff that I can't do because of my MS, I will walk him in the morning, afternoon, and evening. So I go out, but I wear gloves, I wear my mask. I really don't want COVID-19. Nobody wants it. But if I get it, I will probably become very sick, maybe even die, because I have MS. If you have MS, do what you're supposed to do to not contract COVID-19. So that's it for MS and COVID-19. Our illness is rooted in autoimmune disease. If we catch the coronavirus, we become really sick. We can even die. What more can one say? Take a deep breath. Going to switch topics. Just want to let you know, as a writer and as somebody with MS, been 20, 22 years now, I've written a book, Everything You Need to Know About Multiple Sclerosis. Don't run away. Don't say, oh, Paul's going to try to sell us a book. No. I'm going to try to give you a free PDF copy of the book. Can't give you the print copy, can't afford to do that. However, if you email msandmebook@gmail.com, msandmebook@gmail.com, and put MS PDF in the subject line, I will send you a free PDF of everything you need to know about multiple sclerosis. Now, if you're thinking, oh, is the book going to try to sell us something? No, I'm a freelance journalist, a writer, writing trainer. I researched the topic, and this book includes everything you need to know about multiple sclerosis. Other people with MS talk, I talk. We look at things you can and cannot do. I have no agenda, nothing to sell you. Look at MS relationships. I give a chapter over to other people who have MS and let them talk. I've got bits in the book about people with MS, what they have to say about it, and partners of people with MS, what they have to say. So it's a comprehensive book, not trying to sell you a damn thing. If you want a free PDF copy of everything you need to know about multiple sclerosis, email msandmebook@gmail.com, MSPDF in the subject line, and I will send you a free PDF copy of the book. Would love to send you the print copy, but I can't do it. If you want to read more about the book, go to paullima.com books. Click on everything you need to know about MS. You'll see the table of contents, the introduction, and a few words about the book at paullima.com books. I also want to tell you, if you go to paullima.com/MS, you will see a number of video blogs and a couple of podcasts. These are video blogs I have done about MS. My most recent is called Coronavirus, the MS Movie, what I'm doing and what you might be able to do to combat the coronavirus self-isolating blues. It's particularly applicable to MS warriors. We're all at home, bored out of our trees. This is one of the things I do. I'd probably be doing this even if coronavirus didn't exist. I have taught myself how to create these videos. Hey, not great production values, but this is what I can do. Tell you some other things I'm doing and tell you how to sort out what you can do to combat the coronavirus self-isolating blues and your MS illness. Beginner's Guide to MS for those newly diagnosed with MS and for partners, friends, and acquaintances of those with MS. Your blog host, Paul Lima, is a freelance writer and trainer. He also has had MS for 22 years. So you can take a look at Beginner's Guide to MS. Getting old sucks, especially when compounded with MS. Yeah, it's a bit of a rant. Almost everything you need to know about MS. Basically, you can hear me talk in detail about MS. It's based on my book, Everything You Need to Know About MS. Me and my MS, I talk more about me, but also about the types of MS. I talk about my 22 years experience with MS. MS and Nothingness, another video blog. Hey, if you don't want to see a sick man blubber, skip this video. I lose it. I confess I lose it. But if you want to see how a sick man makes something of his illness, as I get over my losing it, I think the video is worth watching. MS and Nothingness. Emotional evolution of an MS warrior. If you're new to MS, I encourage you to look at this. You are going to go through an emotional evolution. Seeing this video blog won't prevent you from going through it, but it may help you understand what you're going to go through. Hell, when I was first diagnosed with MS, I was angry. I was depressed. I lost it. It took me a couple years to accept what I had. Do I still get angry? Do I still get depressed? Yes, on occasion I do. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But I have moved to acceptance and, in fact, beyond. Now I am trying to give back to my community. Hey, folks, I wish I didn't belong to this community, but I do. I accept it. The final blog post, assisted suicide, are you for it, against it? Spoiler alert, I'm for it. No, I'm not going to kill myself tomorrow. No, I don't want a doctor to help me die tomorrow. I just think I'm going to get to a point where I can't walk the dog. I can't get out of bed. I may start to lose cognitive functions. I may lose the ability to do anything physical. Anyway, if you want to see my take on it, and if you're against it, absolutely no argument from me with you. You may want to see my take on it. So all these video blogs, free for viewing at paullima.com MS. You'll see some other training videos that I've done. They're pay what you can videos on writing. I just want to tell you right now, what you can pay is absolutely nothing. If you want to take them guilt-free, payment-free, guilt-free, if you want to learn more about writing. I just want to let you know you'll see also video blogs on paullima.com about me training people to write. They're pay what you can videos. You can take them payment-free, guilt-free during this crazy freaking coronavirus time we're in. Everybody's losing money. I don't need to make money. I'm on a government pension and all that crap. So go ahead. The MS videos, absolutely free. The pay what you can videos, while we're in coronavirus time, I am offering them for free. So that's it for me, Paul Lima. You can read more about the MS Marauder at paullima.com. You can see what I do or what I try to do with my MS. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay the hell away from coronavirus virus. The 6-foot bubble, folks. If you have to go out, keep 6 feet away from people. Canadians, that's about a hockey stick distance all around. Americans, that's like 2 baseball bats away from people. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you for watching this MS video. Take care. Bye now.